So there I was, driving home from picking up Taco Bell, and sitting on the side of the road is this beat-up throne just begging for a dark academia glow-up. The cheesy gordita crunch may have ended up being cold, but this thing is hot! The plan is to strip off all the white paint, gold leaf, and reupholster this lad top to bottom. We gotta get this white paint off, and in a galaxy brain moment, I forgot this thing outside for a few weeks while it got rained on, releasing the majority of the paint. So with a quick scrape, we should be good to go. Work smarter, not harder. I plan on leaving a few spots where the paint can still flake off after the gold leafing. I think having a few spots where the dark wood is peeking through will give it some nice age and personality. I'm also just sick of scraping, so that works out. But we're gonna start pulling off all the old fabric. If I can do this carefully enough, we can have a template for our new fabric. Pulling it out from these staples isn't easy, but if we're good and careful, well, so much for that. Luckily, it actually looks like we can cheese it without having to pre-cut any pieces. For the new fabric, we're going to use this death head moth design, paired with a nice plain black to make sure it doesn't get too busy. But before we can start to get this new fabric on, we gotta turn this puppy gold. We have a few flavors to pick from. I kinda like this darker one, and this one has a nice copper tone to it. So which one should we go with? Correct, all of them. And also this one, since I'm nervous we're gonna run out. The concept of gold leafing is pretty simple. Put on the glue, wait for it to get tacky, put on leaf. Turns out, just because it's simple, doesn't make it easy. Perhaps I should have started on a section of this chair that wasn't the most complicated part of the entire thing. But, per another hat, it's who I am as a person. I also realized I didn't have a brush small enough to fit in the bottle, so I made this. In order for this gold leaf to stick, we gotta get our glue on. And this part is simple. Put glue on wood. After we get this glue on, we have to wait. So be patient. Go read a book. Or play Megabonk if you can't read. What you are about to experience is the culmination of 3 days of gold leafing in 30 seconds. We do have a small problem though.
Oh, for God's sake! Oh, he's got armor! Get him!
We're gonna have to get this lad glued back on. I guess we'll use this 2-part epoxy I had lying around. As long as it sticks, I honestly don't care. But now to keep it from falling apart again, let's wrap this piece with a little bit of leather cord. To make sure the gold leaf doesn't start to oxidize and rust, we're also gonna need to cover this with a clear sealer to keep it looking nice.
It, let it rust.
Let's start in the back, so when I inevitably mess this all up, no one's ever gonna see it.
Whew. This thing's got a piss load of John. I'm gonna turn this down. They call me the John Wick of carpentry.
The last person to work in this chair had some nice ideas on how to make this seat fabric sit nicely without having to actually have any talent. So I'm just gonna do that.
Ooh, I missed that one, apparently. Remember when I said no talent to do this? I think I was wrong. Whew. When did I get so bad at this? That had to have happened very recently. So I'm really glad that I started off by reupholstering the back fabric first, as it gave me a fantastic false sense of confidence. Okay, so we need to be extra careful here. Can't be perfect, won't be perfect, that's fine. The route I'm planning on taking is to get a few staples in, stretch it over, get it mostly in place, then stretch and staple around the perimeter until it looks nice. Welcome back, Vander. Now I know these don't really look that good at the moment, but don't worry, we are going to fix that later, I promise you. And by later, I mean right now. So just like you do for your innate lack of personality, we're gonna cover it up with tassels and lace. Because I don't want any of this coming off while it's being set in, we're gonna use some rubber cement. That should be plenty flexible, while unlike you, has the strength to keep it all together. Oh, there it is, Eric. You were so good for so long. Oh, no. What have you become? Now, after all of this, we have a throne fit for a king. King Eric, that is. So my initial hope for this was something out of Castlevania, but somewhere along the way, I think we kind of slipped into, from top to bottom, Castle Bam meets Ghost of Liberace. And honestly, I'm good with it. So what did we learn? Could have just reheated that cheesy gordita crunch. Damn. So what would you guys have done differently on this build? Let me know down in the comments. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Help. Oh, I actually got it now. That's not what I wanted. Whoo! God, that smells wild. Okay, we're gonna pretend that part didn't happen. Shit!